Joining us now to expand on why conserving wetlands is so important is Manager of Ontario Operations at Ducks Unlimited Canada, Owen Steele. Owen, what is the importance of marking a day worldwide to bring awareness to wetlands?
Well, hello. I think it's important because wetlands are as important as groundhogs. So we're pretty proud to celebrate World Wetland Day because wetlands, provide resiliency to a world that's growing and a climate that's changing. And if we're going to have a healthy future, we need to also have healthy wetlands. That's why it's so important to think about our wetlands, not just today, but every day.
What role do wetlands play in the protection of biodiversity?
Well, wetlands are one of the most important types of wildlife habitat. And we've all probably in our youth been down to the edge of a wetland and caught frogs and gone over the top of our boots and seen how vibrant they are and heard all the different sounds that are out there and seen all the different wildlife, both the wildlife in the water and above the water that are so dependent on the wetland habitat. That's why they're key to biodiversity.
What are the threats to wetlands globally today?
Yeah, wetlands are under intense pressure as our population grows in the spaces for people, their houses continues to grow. It puts pressure on wetlands, and there's just not as much space available for wetlands as there once has been. So we see lots of impact from development pressures and population growth on wetlands. I'm most concerned about the future for our kids. Wetlands are natural infrastructure. So even if you don't appreciate the frogs or the tadpoles or the birds that live in our wetlands, you should be concerned about the quality of the water that you drink, the amount of water that's available for us to drink, the flooding that occurs in our extreme weather events. These are all things that wetlands provide to us in terms of natural infrastructure. They provide services that help improve our water quality, that help reduce flooding, that help to capture carbon. And they're doing that in the background every day for free.
Here in Canada, what are some things that we can do to conserve our wetlands?
I think the biggest thing that we can do is to call and to advocate for stronger wetland policies that help to protect our existing wetlands. Here in Southern Ontario, we've probably lost 80% of our wetlands in the southern part of the province, and we need to understand the significance that's had on our environment and on the places that we live, and we ought to make sure that we protect the ones that remain.
Thanks so much for joining us, Owen.
You're welcome. Have a great World Wetland Day.